When I started yoga practice, one of the classes I took included legs up the wall as the very first thing we did in the class. And I so appreciated that. I was coming from work, my head was full, so it was wonderful practice to attune myself to my body. So in this practice, we'll take our legs up the wall. There are many wonderful benefits to this, including a nice hip opener for all of us. You could do this in bed, of course, if the wall is close by. We'll start seated right next to the wall. Taking your legs up the wall sounds like it'd be really simple, but there's a technique to it. Sit at the very edge of your mat. Lie on your side. Have your buttocks as close to the wall as possible and roll over. Take your legs up. Engage your legs. If you can scoot a little bit closer, go ahead and do that. Bend your knees slightly so you get a natural lumbar curve. Engage your feet. Press your heels to the wall. Spread your toes and draw your toes toward your face. Just pause here. Close your eyes. Enjoy your breath. If you feel a little tightness behind the knees, either bend the knees or scoot further away from the wall. Come to find a nice ease in your breath. A softness in your facial muscles. Bend your right knee so much that the right heel starts drifting down the wall. Keep pressing the heel against the wall. So you've got a lot of hip flexion. Take the heel up the wall. Draw the left knee in. Let it draw down the wall while you're still pressing the heel very firmly into the wall. Keep that on its own power. Draw it a little bit closer to your ribs. Slide the heel back up. Bend the right knee, do the same thing. Draw the right knee as close to the right ribs as it feels comfortable. Now take your hands at the knee or the shin and draw the knee in just a little bit toward the outer right ribs. Take your heel back to the wall, slide the heel up. Bend the left knee, slide the heel down on its own power with the heel still pressing into the wall. Come as close to the left ribs, take your hands to the Shin bone, draw it in for even more hip flexion. Take your heel back to the wall, slide it back up. Bend the right knee, same thing, slide it down the wall. Draw the right knee to the right side. With the baby toe side of the right foot pressing the wall, take your right hand right by the pant leg crease. Open the hip a little bit more by pressing the thigh back toward the wall. Lift your knee up and slide the heel up the wall. Slide the heel down on the left side. Draw your left knee wide to the left. Take your left hand and press the hand just to the top of the thigh to feel like you've got a little bit more opening going on with a little pressure from the hand. Slide the left heel back up. Now slide both heels down toward the pelvis, slowly, on their own, go as far as possible. Take the feet together in a prayer pose. Take the hands right at the tops of the thighs. Press the tops of the thighs back toward the wall. Invite nice fullness to your breath. See if you can take the heels a little bit lower, pressing the feet toward each other and the baby toe side against the wall. See if you can go a little bit deeper into the expression of the pose in this Supta Tadasana at the wall. Draw your knees in toward each other, slide the heels up, slide the right heel down the wall again, draw it in toward the right ribs, take the right foot up, hold on to the right leg, hold on to the shin or the ankle or the outer toe side and draw the knee down as you press the left thigh as if to take the left top of the thigh closer to the wall. Release your right heel, slide it up the wall, bend your left knee, take it down as far as it will go on its own. Now with the left foot off the wall, bend the knee a little bit more, hold on to the foot, press the right thigh back toward the wall. Energize the left foot, really press it up as the hand pulls it down. Release the left heel to the wall, slide it up. Slide both knees down, bring both knees as close to the outer ribs as possible. With the feet looking up toward the ceiling, grab hold of your legs or your feet and press the feet toward the ceiling as you pull the feet with your hands toward the mat. Take your heels back to the wall, reach them up. Bend both knees again. Press the bottoms of your feet to the wall. Press your elbows down to the mat with the hands in this robot format. On the next in-breath, press your feet into the wall. Lift your pelvis up off the mat. Take the pelvis down. And rather than having the spine draw down like a pearl necklace, take your pelvis down so that the buttocks lands before the low back. Try to keep the curve if possible. Do that again. Press your elbows down, press your feet to the wall, pull from the feet down toward the floor so you can engage the hamstring muscles as you lift up. Exhale, again, try to keep the curve so that the buttocks lands first as you come slowly to the mat. And release your arms. Let the heels slide up again. Draw your right ankle to the outer left shin or left ankle. See if you can slide that all the way above the knee. Draw the thigh, the right thigh, toward the wall. You can use your hands again to really press it toward the wall. Now bend your left knee. Keep pressing the right thigh toward the wall. Maybe you can even take your left foot flat against the wall as you keep reaching the right knee toward the wall. Release your right foot back to the wall. Slide the heels so the legs are coming towards straight legs. Lift your left foot off the wall. Take it to the outer right ankle. Slide it down the leg. Use your hands to encourage the left thigh to move toward the wall. Pause there. Bend your right knee. Keep pressing the left thigh toward the wall. Not at the knee. Your hands are right near the pant leg crease. Keep on drawing the right knee wherever it feels comfortable before landing the right foot firmly at the wall. As you take the left thigh further away from your ribs, get this nice opening. Plant your left foot back to the wall and slide both feet up. Pause here. Draw your right foot away from the wall. Externally rotate the right foot. Draw the right foot over to the right side while keeping the left thigh firmly planted as close to the wall as possible. The left heel is not moving. Lift your right foot up. Take the right foot to cross the left leg. And take your hands to the top of the right thigh. So the right hip will come slightly off the mat, but not too far. We're not going too far in this twisting action. Release your right foot back to the wall. Draw your left foot away from the wall. Externally rotate your foot. Keep the right thigh planted. The pelvic points as much as possible, looking straight up toward the ceiling. Inhale, lift your left foot up. Draw the right foot away from the wall again. Take your arms in a cactus pose. The shoulders are planted. Now the right hip might leave the mat as you take your right foot just a little bit further to the left side. Keep your toes active. You might even want to turn your toes toward the floor, an internal rotation. Now slowly lift the right leg up, release it to the wall, draw the left foot away from the wall, draw it to cross the right leg, left hip lifts. Keep your right leg active. You might want to internally rotate the left leg. Inhale, rise up. Bend both knees. Wrap the right thigh over the left. See if you can wrap your right toes under the left ankle. Draw your right knee over to the left side. Back to center. Wrap your legs so that the left thigh is over the right. Maybe you can do that double wrap if possible. Drop over to the right side. Come back to the center position. Free the legs, take them against the wall. Bend the knees, press your feet at the wall, and scoot yourself away from the wall until your legs are straight. If you have a baseboard, press your feet to the baseboard. Press firmly with the arms to the side, the palms open. Supta Tadasana. As you allow yourself to re-engage the feet in this home base of our supine poses, you keep the legs engaged. Now you can just release, maybe take your feet slightly away from the wall to come to Shavasana, the resting pose. Just pause. Enjoy the awareness that the practice gives you of the hip area. Enjoy the ease of your breath. Thank you for joining me in the practice. Namaste.